All right, coming up in March, the New Mexico Film Foundation and the Southwest Arts Group will be partnering together to highlight and celebrate the talent of people right here in New Mexico. But prior to this, they're calling for entries in the competition leading up to it. All right, here with more on their competition and how you can enter in the event in March is Dirk and Michael. Thanks, guys, for joining us this early morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Let's go ahead and get started. First, before we get to the competition, tell me a little bit about your guys' foundation.
Yeah, the New Mexico Film Foundation, we created it just a year ago, and our mission is to help grow the independent film industry in New Mexico, support filmmakers through financial assistance and educational opportunities. So it's aimed primarily at the men and women who want to make a living out of making films here in New Mexico.
Yeah.
And part of that is bringing attention to the wonderful acting talent that we have here in the state.
Gotcha. How many are a part of the group right now?
For the foundation, we have a board of 5 members, and we are statewide and try to get around to the state and include everybody.
There's a lot of us. Okay, so now we're talking about the competition. Give me a little bit of background about that.
So part of raising awareness about the independent film industry in New Mexico is bringing attention to our actors and the talent they have, and kind of raising the bar about professionalism and what is expected of a professional actor as far as having a website, being able to do a video audition, and those sorts of things.
Okay, and Michael, you're a part of this too, right?
Yes, we're also offering free classes on how to light yourself, how to do your sound and things like that for your video auditions.
Okay.
We're talking about how to build a website on your own. If you can pay somebody to do it, that'd be easier. But it's good to know these things so that you can control, what you put out there.
Yeah, kind of like for those just starting out, these are kind of like what you need, right? And so the competition itself is in March.
Right.
What do you have to do to apply? Or kind of go about that?
What we're going to do is on January 9th, we're going to put up on the New Mexico Film Foundation website a submission form. You'll fill it out and tape yourself, and using the tools that we've provided, and see where you go.
Yeah, nice. And so you guys are kind of setting it up, and it's easy. You can kind of show up. Even if you've had maybe a little experience, you can still come, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's 4 categories, and based on experience, so people will enter themselves into the appropriate category. There's one for kids, and then based on the number of speaking roles you've had, if you're a background actor, that sort of thing, they'll submit a 1-minute video, which will be judged, and then the top 5 people from each category will be invited to come and do a live performance at the African American Performing Arts Center on March 14th.
Oh, so that's kind of like the prize then, is you get to be 5 winners, you said, or
five actors per category.
Per category.
So it'll be a top 20 kids, beginning, intermediate, and pro.
Nice.
And each category is going to have a winner for each tier, and then we're going to have an overall winner.
Okay, gotcha. And so you said January 9th is kind of the big day, and then you guys have the actual event in March.
March 14th.
Right.
March 14th. And as far as the event goes, can anyone come to watch, or do you got to get tickets? How does that work?
We're gonna have $10 for ticket. We would love to have the general public come out and watch us.
Yeah.
We'd like to start building our fan base, make it easier for our casting directors to advocate for us here in New Mexico.
So yeah, we'll have casting directors there, we'll have talent agents there, and the general public, so the general public gets to see what actors have to go through in order to get a role.
It'll be a pretty happening spot then, right?
It will.
Gotcha. And you guys have said you've only been about a year or so together.
Right.
Have you done anything like this before?
Actually, yeah, in September with Filmstock Film Festival, and their philosophy is not only do we want to show films, but we want to bring attention to some of the local talent. So we had an actor showcase in partnership with Filmstock Film Festival. It was great, very well received, so we wanted to continue the effort.
Okay, and tell me one more time the 2 dates that we need to remember. January
9th, for when we start taking submissions, and then March 14th for the event.
Gotcha. And you can see the information right there on your screen. The actual event is March 14th I kind of want to go to that. That sounds exciting.
Please do.
Yeah, thanks guys for joining us, and Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Exciting.
Thanks very much.
All right, for more on the New Mexico Film Foundation and the Southwest Arts Group, how to enter their competition and their event this upcoming spring, go to our website, krqe.com, and click under KRQE links. We'll be right back.